talked about whatever the load is, your shoulders are broad for a reason. And just wondered, since AD's been down and you've just had to do more, and night after night, how that balance has struck you. Even last game, you said after the game, you said you were tired. How have you been handling that this season with everything that goes into it?
Just staying ready, keeping the main thing. And tonight was the Kings, and no matter the fatigue, no matter what's going on with me personally, as far as bumps and bruises and fatigue, whatever, my job is to go out and still perform at a high level. And, try to put ourselves in a position to win a ball game. And I feel like, we did that tonight again. We just came up a little bit short.
Jay?
Well, the clear path foul didn't exist for many years of your career. I'm just curious, as someone who cares about the overall competition of the sport, you feel not necessarily about the call on Max, just general, if that's an appropriate penalty for that situation.
Yeah, it's a good rule. It's a good rule.
Just to encourage more entertaining plays on the break, or?
Just giving up on a play, you got guys that's already ahead of you. You just take a foul, and Max was doing what he thought was the right thing. I don't think he's been in that position at all. In his rookie season, he's seen a center breaking away, got the ball out of their best player's hands, so he's going to take a foul. But he also didn't see Harrison Barnes to the right that was ahead of him, so that's all part of the play. But every experience is best experience in life is the best teacher in life is experience, and he was able to experience that tonight to know going forward. But the rule is the rule.
LeBron, 3 games this week, 10 points is the difference between 4-0 and 1-3. I think you said we're playing good basketball, we're just not winning games. Is there one or two things that tip that scale? Is it just getting a little healthier? Is it anything in particular that you're seeing?
Well, we're definitely a ball club that has we have zero room for error. And tonight, I thought we played a pretty good game. We only had 7 turnovers. That's 9 turnovers in 2 games. That is amazing. We didn't get to the free throw line as much as we could have, but I thought we played pretty good basketball. We did give up, I think it was almost 20 second chance points. Yeah, actually 20 on the dot. Most of those came in the first quarter or the first half. But we don't have much room for error. We are limited with bodies. We played pretty much, almost everybody tonight, just giving everybody a look. And, until some of our big guys, our key guys get back, and, that's been a problem for us this year with AD and AR and Lonnie, guys who are huge in our rotation. We have to continue to play how we played the last couple of games, trying to play mistake-free basketball. But you've seen a few of the looks tonight. Yeah, a few of the De'Aaron Fox shots, they hit the rim, hit the rim a couple of times, they went in. You see Max, a couple of his threes, they circled around the rim, went out. It's just sometimes it's a game of inches as well, just like football. But we don't have much room for error.
LeBron, you've mentioned just the different lineups, especially in closing groups, being a huge factor. I'm wondering, when you look at some of the possessions down the stretch where you guys were struggling to beat the shot clock, and I think there was one fourth-quarter shot clock violation, are the lineups a factor in guys not being able to figure it out?
No. That's just awareness.
And what can be done to help guys get through the offense faster in some of those key moments?
Just being aware. You got 24 seconds on the shot clock. You have to have an external and internal clock throughout offensive possession.
LeBron, you keyed in on the second chance points, but the Kings have been an offensive juggernaut, at least lately. You held them to 116 points. You have a high-powered offensive team in Memphis coming in on Friday. Is there anything defensively you're looking at that you liked from this game that you can take into that one?
The common denominator is a very explosive point guard. If you don't set your defense early, he will attack early. And that's what De'Aaron Fox is probably the fastest guard that we have in our league, and Ja Morant probably the most athletic guard that we have in our league. If you don't load your defense early, they will exploit you. And we had a rough time in the 4-game series versus De'Aaron Fox this year. So the good thing about it, we got a taste of it with that speed and that continual of aggression going towards your defense tonight, so that can give us a sense of awareness how to expect. And obviously, they're different players, but when you talk about aggression and the guys getting into the paint and living in the paint, De'Aaron and Josh, two of the guys that do that.
Thank you.
Last two.
Hi, LeBron. With how disciplined you've been during your career with your training and your diet, how does your day-to-day regimen this season compare to your other seasons?
No, it's the same. It's the same. My routine does not change no matter what's going on. I am always locked in on what I need to do on a day-to-day basis to put myself in the best possible chance to be available to my teammates. So that doesn't change.
We have time for one more. Go ahead.
LeBron, when the game was 107 to 108 right before your free throws in the last quarter, and the entire arena is screaming MVP and cheering you on, what does that energy give you, and how does that make you feel?
I'm just very appreciative that I've been in and not only here, but quite a few buildings in my career where I've heard MVP chants. I think it's very humbling and also be able to put in the work and people appreciate what you bring to the table, the way you approach the game. It's a pretty cool feeling, and I've always just always tried to be as great as I can be on every single night, but it is a cool feeling. And a lot of guys. One thing about being a part of the Lakers, though, you will, no matter who you are, you will at some point hear MVP chant. If you make a couple shots in a row, they will give you an MVP chant. Yeah. I will leave it at that. I was gonna keep going, but I quit.